And here's your chance to make the taste your creations just like they do at one of Hamilton's most popular bakeries. The owners of Cake and Loaf, Nickey Miller and Josie Rudderham, have written a cookbook. And Josie joins us this morning, one half of Cake and Loaf. Are you the cake or are you the loaf?
Oh, I'm definitely the loaf.
The loaf.
Yeah. Nickey is the more creative, more talented, more artistic one, and I'm the bread person for sure.
Okay. So that's what part of the magic is of your bakery. And
Yeah.
When I found out that you were putting together a cookbook, I'm like, are you trying to encourage people to not go to the bakery anymore? Or are you just like, are we so spoiled because
No,
we're in
of course
Hamilton
not.
and
No.
we get to go there whenever we want? Now this is the rest of the world can find out.
Exactly. We've had customers begging us for recipes from across the globe for over 10 years now. So this is really everyone's chance to get a piece of Cake and Loaf.
And I really like this book because I'm a baker myself, but I do more pastries and not cakes. But the book is great because not only do you cover all of the basics, like I have no idea really how to make icing, and now from your book I do, but you also do all the fancy stuff. So it's a really neat mix.
Thank you. It is. It has like all your really basic stuff, like, cookies and granola, but we've also got some really complex cakes and some fancy pies. So it kind of goes the gamut. I mean, honestly, this is my new favorite kitchen friend, because if I want to make banana bread, if I want to make chocolate chip cookies, if I want to make brownies, like all those basics are in here, and my kids have already been using it to bake.
Right. And if anything, I think I looked at some of my favorite recipes and I'm like, is this going to steal the magic if I see how it's made? But no, now I look at the ingredients that you use and I'm like, no, now I really want to still go in and buy it from the bakery itself.
Thank you.
And
well, I've got a few things to show you here.
Oh, okay,
today.
please do.
Yeah. So we have our favorite cookie from the cookbook, I think, is my kids' favorite, which is our gummy bear cookie, which you might have seen in the store. It's a basic sugar cookie, and then it's covered in chocolate candies, but filled with gummy bears. And then there's also gummy bears on top. We invented this because my children really desperately wanted gummy bears inside their cookies. And one day we tried it, but it was just this like melty mess of gummies and burning. So the kids spent a good week developing this recipe, and it's been one of the Cake and Loaf favorites for, I think, over 5 years now. And now it's in the cookbook. And to this side, I have our hazelnut sandwich cookies. So these are a chocolate hazelnut cookie. They're vegan. And then we do a circle of chocolate buttercream, and we fill that with our homemade vegan Nutella. And then we just stick another cookie on top, and you have these gorgeous sandwich cookies. And what I love about sandwich cookies is they're like little cakes. They're perfect for presents.
Perfect. And I love too the kind of the social premise behind your bakery. You were made famous across the country for the gay cake that you made, the Gake, which I loved, and that you pay a living wage. You were one of the first in Hamilton, I think, to do that.
Yeah, so in 2015, we were able to start paying everyone a living wage. And ever since then, we've just tried to build on that. So for us, what else goes into that is like fair scheduling, making sure that we're meeting the individual needs of our employees. So like, some of them are students, some of them are parents, some of them have other things going on in their lives that are really important. And we need to balance that out with work, because we really do believe work-life balance is necessary, and it makes better food. I mean, happy people make more delicious food.
Yeah, that goodness comes through in the taste. What's your all-time favorite recipe in this book? This has to go in.
These are the Sweet Amy bar. And these were made for one of my best friends, Amy. She actually named Cake and Loaf Bakery. So for a long time, we didn't know what to call ourselves. We were trying to capture this dichotomy of Nickey and I, this Cake and Loaf. And one day, Amy just popped out with that name. So These are Sweet Amy bars. They are a chunky peanut-packed peanut butter cookie on the bottom, and then a fudge brownie.
Josie, I'm going to have to cut you off there because we're about to run out of time, but I want people to know that Cake and Loaf, the book, is also available, and if you're in Hamilton, check out Cake and Loaf, the bakery. Great to talk to you.
It is. Thank you. Have a great day.